Yes, sir. What is going on, YouTube? It's your boy Denali, aka Don Squally, and we back at it with another Forza Horizon 3 build video, man. Where my Squally Squad at, man? Hashtag Squally Squad down in the comments section if you're really with it. If not, you know, I just can't win them all, man. Your boy Don Squally, we out here. You just can't win them all, man. You know how it goes. Before today's video, man, we have a request coming from a couple of different people on YouTube, man. Geo Vibes, Austin Summer, and Cam TV Gaming all want to see that R34 Skyline with the midnight purple rally build, man. Now that is a mouthful, but I think we can make that happen for today. So first and foremost, before we get started, man, we're going to have to go ahead and buy up this Nissan R34. Now, for those of you guys who are subscribed to my other channel, which is pretty much my real life vlog channel, I am a big fan of the Nissans. Now, the R34 being a 02 GTR, this V-Spec 2, I believe this is, what, R33, I don't know, the 33 and 32 are very similar, but nonetheless, what I think we're going to do is go ahead and buy up this 2002 GTR. Now, where I'm from, where I am from, being Ontario, Canada, these cars are super rare. Now, I'm not sure if they are past the import laws. Now, I'm pretty sure that they are. Within the last year, actually, that we've started seeing these things over here, man. So not very common at all. More so the 32s or the 33s with the R34 front end swaps. More popular than the actual 34, man. But what we're gonna do for today is see if we can make this thing just a little bit more I don't know, I want to say nice and better looking, better running. I don't really know what the word I'm looking for is, though. But what we're going to do is go with that Nismo front end for sure. Now, I want this thing to be nice and subtle. I know a lot of people would flame me if I took that wing off, so I am going to leave that on here. We want something nice and subtle, so I'm just going to skim through a couple of the options, man. Now, to be honest, we may very well go with a Nismo body kit all the way around. Now, with me being a Nissan fan, I am a big fan of the Nismo. Gotta love it, man. Got them Nismo stickers all up on the whip. 5 horsepower per sticker. Basically, you don't even need any performance mods whatsoever. As long as you have that sticker on there, it's good for at least 5 horsepower per sticker. So just keep that in mind, ladies and gentlemen, if you do ever get a Nissan product. Now, as far as the wheels go, I do have a couple different ideas in the top of my head. I'm just going to skim through a few different options here and let you guys know when I find something that I like. Now, I'm going to go with these Koenig afterburners. Now, the neochrome lip on there is a little bit weird, but I think once we paint these things a different color, they're actually going to suit this build quite nicely. Now, as far as the clutch goes, we're going to go ahead and upgrade that, as well as the suspension, or the transmission, I should say. I don't know why I called that the suspension. Brakes, I'm going to get upgraded. There's the suspension. That's what we're after, and I'm gonna just do a little bit of weight reduction on this thing, simply to keep things nice and light. Now, as far as the engine goes on this thing, I know we did say rally build, but ladies and gentlemen, I'm maxing out this thing as much as I can get it. And obviously, through the magic of editing, you guys will not have to sit through that. So we're going to go ahead and install this setup real quick. And next up, I think we're going to jump into the tuning. Now, one thing that I really want to do is just lower the front a touch. Now, I'm not going to necessarily go for a rally build. I think I'm going to do more of a street build, simply because the rally for this car, I really want to make this thing look absolutely sick as far as the street goes, man. We are, however, going to keep that midnight purple, man, so we're going to go ahead, paint up the body, and see if we can find a color that best suits this car. Now, as far as the midnight purple goes, I'm really liking this dark purple color. Now, we could have lightened it up a little bit, but I think the dark, almost dark bluish, is really going to be a nice touch. Now, as far as the hood goes, I'm thinking carbon fiber will probably set this thing off nice. So we're going to go ahead and do a gloss carbon fiber on there. Now the wheels, I did say that I wanted to paint these things. So I'm just going to skim through a couple of different wheel options here. Maybe a bronze might look good on here. Now I'm going to go ahead and throw the brass semi-gloss on here. I think that's a really nice touch on this car. And for some reason, I just think with this purple paint job, I think it really sets it off nice, man. Nice clean build here as far as everything goes. So I'm going to go ahead, save this to the current car. And now that we got that all taken care of, man, we're about ready to hit the road. Now we are rocking with a fully maxed out R34 pretty much. So I'm expecting this thing to be a handful, but at the same time, these R34s with the rear all-wheel drive, I should say, almost said rear-wheel drive, would have got flamed for that one. With that all-wheel drive drivetrain, man, most certainly an absolute beast. Now you put a whole lot of power in these things, and really the weakest link starts becoming your tires and traction and stuff like that. And when you have a car like this with such high horsepower, tires are important, ladies and gentlemen. Let's be honest, tires are always important, but especially with a vehicle like this, man. Now you're not gonna go ahead and throw some like Michelin all seasons on this thing. No, man. You're gonna need some serious meat on those rims. So I mean, in that sense, that really becomes the weakest link. It's like you can throw money at the engine all day, but you are gonna need a tire to back it up, man. So yeah, things to consider if you're ever looking into getting an R34. Now myself, if I had to get any Skyline, which technically I already do own a Skyline. If you guys don't know, the G35 is 350 GT Skyline in Europe and I believe Japan and stuff like that. So technically, I already own a Skyline. But if I was going to get any one of the R Skylines, being an R32, 33, 34, is there a 31? I'm sure there's a 31. But if I was going to get any one of those, I'd probably go... I'm a big fan of the 34. I think I'd probably go with the 34. But realistically, I think a R33 would probably be more within my price range and just a little easier to come by as far as my location and where I am. Now there's a crew locales up in Alberta, or out in Alberta, I guess compared to where I am, they would be out west. Out west? Yeah, they'd be out west. And I mean, those guys, for whatever reason, their import laws are just super chillax down in Alberta, man. And pretty much all the guys in that crew have either Supras, or I know Dave had a R33, no, it might have been an R34 actually. Sedan, which was absolutely sick, really like that. And you know, Supras they have. I believe Dave sold his R30, I want to say it was a 34 because of the rear tail lights, man, but I could be wrong. He sold that and then picked up a Silvia, you know, all right-hand drive, which is super sick, man, and just where I am, doesn't really make a whole lot of sense to buy one of those cars. But you never know, man. If those lottery numbers hit, your boy Don Squally might be out car shopping, man. So stay tuned for that video if it ever happens. But I'm thinking we are probably going to put an end to this one. So as always, if you guys did enjoy it, don't forget to smash that like button. If you guys want to see more and you are not subscribed yet, man, definitely do so because we have tons of videos coming in the near future. And always, man, I don't think, you know, I don't see myself slowing down unless I lose my voice or the ability to play video games. And if that's the case, chances are I might just quit life altogether, man. But on the real, I'm thinking we are for real going to put an end to this one. So as always, man, I just want to say thank you guys for watching, and we're going to catch y'all at the next one, man. Peace. Recovery of a lifetime. Oh fuck! Oh no! Oh! Fuck! Yeah.
keep on rolling there. Yeah, yeah. Don't worry about the race or anything.